Hi, I'm Caitlin with the Autism Mentorship Program. We're here with another episode of our Learn to Play video series. This series is in collaboration with the Queen's Varsity Leadership Council and is brought to you by the Canada Post Community Foundation. On this episode, Jamie from the Queen's soccer team is going to do some stretching with us. Stretching is so important before playing any sport or doing any sort of exercise. She's going to specifically be stretching our quads and hamstrings. So again, make sure you have some floor space where your legs can extend in front of you. This may be a little tricky and you may not be able to touch your toes right off the bat, but with some practice, I'm sure you will get there over time.
Hi, my name is Jamie Foote and I'm a fourth year kinesiology student and I play midfield for the Queen's women's soccer team. I'll be taking you through a few stretches today and this just helps us before a game to keep loose so that we don't pull any muscles during our games. So first I'll take you through a hamstring stretch. So we'll start on the ground and have our right leg long and then we'll just try and touch our toes. And then we'll do the same thing for the left, just for 30 seconds until you feel a stretch. All right, and now if we're ready for the second stretch, we'll move into a quad stretch. So you can stay sitting for this one and we'll just pull our foot back until you feel a little stretch in your quad. And we'll start with the right for 30 seconds and then we'll move to the left. All right, now we'll move into a groin stretch. So we'll just go into a butterfly position. So we'll hold our toes in front of us and we'll just hold that for 30 seconds until we feel a stretch in our groins. So for the next progression, we'll move into a downward dog. So this one will have our feet and our hands on the ground and we'll feel it in our calves and hamstrings. And if you're feeling good, you can start pedaling your feet to get that extra stretch and we'll do this for 30 seconds. So for the next progression, we'll have us standing up and we'll do our upper body. So for this one, we're gonna have our right hand reaching over the side and you'll feel a good stretch in your side body. It's important for us to stretch the upper body as well so we're feeling loose all around. And we'll hold this one for 30 seconds. And the last stretch we'll be doing is a cross-body stretch. So for this one, we're just gonna hold our right elbow and pull it across our bodies, and we'll feel a good stretch in our upper arm. Again, we'll hold this one for 30 seconds. Thanks so much for joining me with my stretches, and I hope you really enjoyed them.
Hi, I'm JL.
Hi, I'm Sophie. We're both human kinetics students at the University of Ottawa.
So human kinetics is basically the science of movement, and so now we're gonna break down the exercise that you just watched. All right, so this exercise, stretch is the hamstring stretch. It is important to keep this muscle group flexible and movable. The hamstrings help prevent lower back pain as they play a large role in pelvis mobility. So if the hamstrings are tight, they cause the hips to rotate posteriorly, which ultimately flattens the back, and that can cause a cascade of injuries for the feet, for the back, as well as knee.
They're also necessary for flexion at the knee joint and therefore important for maintaining proper knee health during activities such as running, walking, jumping, and going up the stairs.